Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're exploring the fascinating evolution of global money movement. If you've ever wondered how the underlying gears of international finance are shifting in the digital age, you are in exactly the right place. Let's look at exactly how value is moving across the world right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. What if international payments were as fast as a text message? We live in this hyper-connected world where high-definition information travels across the globe in literal milliseconds. Yet, when it comes to our money, we're often stuck dealing with agonizing friction, incredibly high fees, and a system that feels surprisingly outdated.
Think about it. You can send a photo to a friend overseas instantly, right? But if you want to send them actual funds, you're suddenly looking at multi-day waiting periods, restricted banking hours, and a long chain of intermediary banks that each take a cut along the way. It's a massive global pain point, just waiting to be disrupted.
Section 1. The Bridge Asset Solution. So, what exactly is a bridge asset? Essentially, it's an intermediate digital currency used to quickly and cheaply transfer value between two different fiat currencies. Rather than just being some speculative token, this is a highly utilitarian tool. Historically, banks have had to trap massive amounts of capital in pre-funded accounts all over the world just to facilitate cross-border transactions. XRP was designed expressly to eliminate that friction. It acts as an on-demand bridge to move global currencies efficiently without tying up all that essential capital.
Let's trace how this actually works. Imagine you're sending money internationally, starting with Pakistani rupees. Instead of a bank needing to hold pre-funded accounts in every currency around the world, they can instantly swap those rupees into XRP. That value moves across the network in mere seconds, and then it's instantly converted into US dollars on the receiving end. It really takes this abstract concept of digital liquidity and makes it incredibly tangible.
Section 2. XRP versus Ripple.
Now, let's clear up a very common point of confusion. Think of it like this. Microsoft creates Windows, right? Microsoft is the tech company, and Windows is their product. The exact same logic applies here. Ripple is the technology company developing payment solutions, while XRP is the independent digital asset operating on the XRP Ledger. Ripple has obviously contributed heavily to the ecosystem, but XRP exists and operates completely independently of Ripple.
Section 3. Powering the Ledger.
To understand how this works, we have to look at the underlying tech. The XRP Ledger, commonly shortened XRPL, uses a consensus of independent validators to confirm transactions instead of traditional mining. This is a crucial distinction. By avoiding the energy-heavy, time-consuming mining process that relies on intense computational power, the network unlocks its signature speed. It's the exact mechanism that keeps the ledger highly energy efficient and allows for an incredibly low fee structure.
And the contrast in performance here is genuinely stark. While Bitcoin takes around 10 minutes for a block confirmation, and traditional international bank transfers lag heavily behind at 1 to 3 business days, a typical XRP transaction settles in just a few seconds. That undeniable speed is exactly what makes it so attractive for payment-focused applications. Plus, it costs just a fraction of a single token to move value anywhere in the world.
100 billion. That represents the fixed maximum supply of XRP. Unlike networks where new coins are constantly created through mining, no new XRP can ever be created beyond this 100 billion token cap. And here's an interesting detail. To protect the network from spam, a tiny, permanent fraction of XRP is actually destroyed in every single transaction fee.
Section 4. The broader ecosystem. Now, because those transaction fees are near zero, the network is absolutely perfect for micropayments. We're talking about making things like online tipping or paying tiny amounts for digital content entirely viable. But it goes beyond just payments. The ledger also allows developers to create custom tokenized assets, representing anything from store loyalty points to real estate, alongside a growing ecosystem of NFTs and decentralized applications being built out by developers globally. Section 5. Risks and market reality.
Of course, it's important to maintain a grounded, objective perspective here. Like all cryptocurrencies, XRP is subject to high price volatility. Additionally, shifting regulatory developments worldwide can very quickly impact market sentiment. And while the underlying payment technology is undeniably powerful, actual institutional adoption rates of the XRP asset itself vary widely. Lastly, users must always remain vigilant regarding general crypto market scams. This really highlights why conducting your own independent research and practicing cautious, informed investing is always absolutely essential.
To truly cement our understanding, let's look at how XRP fits into the broader crypto landscape. Think of it like a trinity: Bitcoin was primarily designed as digital money and a long-term store of value. Ethereum was built to support complex smart contracts and decentralized applications. XRP, however, is squarely focused on fast, efficient, low-cost payments. These major networks were designed with entirely different foundational goals in mind, which is exactly why they seamlessly coexist today.
So that leaves us with a big question. As digital payments evolve, will bridge assets become the new standard for global money? The landscape of international finance is shifting right beneath our feet, moving away from slow legacy systems toward instant, interconnected digital networks. Understanding the specific role of assets like XRP gives you a front-row seat to that evolution. Thank you so much for exploring this topic with me today. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.